So perlin noise does stuff. I have no clue why it does this stuff, and you can use it to make games, and now I have No Man's Sky. So to learn perlin noise, obviously I need to learn perlin noise. Unity already has a built-in perlin noise function, so I'm gonna figure out how to use that. So this is what I came up with, and I have no clue if this is gonna work. Okay, so I made a cube, yeah! Okay, so now stuff is actually happening. It's moving the cubes randomly. And then I scrapped all this code because I have no clue if it was actually working or not. Okay, so I actually followed a perlin noise tutorial and I ended up with this, which is very cool. And it just generates a cube. I don't know if this is working or not, but it generates a cube, so that's pretty cool. Then I decided to change some of the numbers and boom, I ended up with this thing. And it doesn't look like perlin noise. I also realized generating this many cubes is also really lagging out my computer, so I'm gonna have to make it a lot more optimized. So I can't really generate too big, otherwise it will destroy my computer. And then I finally got the perlin noise to actually look like perlin noise, which makes it look a lot better. But I have a problem. I want to generate these things infinitely, which I can't really do with it just generating cubes, so I'm gonna have to find a way to combine the meshes. Then I stumbled across this thing, which surprisingly enough combines all the meshes, so I'm gonna figure out how to use this. So I made it so it generates the cubes inside of the parent, so you can combine them really easily. And boom! It completely just broke itself. This is... So this is obviously a problem. I did some researching about this, and apparently meshes can't have too many things on them. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. So I decided to load these things as separate chunks. So that's what I'm gonna do. But the problem with doing this, it kind of just loads the same chunk every time. So I'm gonna have to make it so it actually continues the chunk. And this is what happened. It just destroyed everything. But I think I got it working and now it continues itself, which is very useful. But it's only doing it on the x-axis, which is not good, so I'm gonna have to do it on the y and the z. But as you can see, it can load a lot more things at once. This would not have worked on the old system. So I made it so it can generate on the y-axis, which makes this a lot better. And the z-axis is kind of annoying to do. It's just like, it just doesn't work. But I did this, so hopefully I'm doing something right. And boom, look how great this is. It's amazing. But I decided, hey, 3D is okay, but can I implement this into one of my 2D games? So I decided to see if I could do that. This is my game metridle. Right now, the randomization is completely horrible, so I'm gonna see if I can make caves with perlin noise, which is gonna be very interesting. This would also make the game look a lot better because it just didn't look that good. And boom, it looks amazing. It's a cave and it does stuff. It's pretty cool, I gotta admit. But it kind of does get laggy if you make it too big, so I'm gonna have to fix that. In the next video, I'll finish adding perlin noise to metridle, and it's gonna be a great game. It's gonna be epic.